It was 1860, and the little settlement of Cleveland inched along. Compared to the husky river town of Cincinnati, 1860 Cleveland was the little brother, a town of small shops. This replica of an 1860s blacksmith shop speaks to the Cleveland that was, a settlement hugged up along the winding Cuyahoga River and the broad-chested Lake Erie.
That's where all the economic activity was. There wasn't a lot of manufacturing going on. There was a small amount, but not too much.
With 43,000 population, Cleveland was 21st largest city in the then 33 states, but mostly agricultural. Its farmland amounted to what would equal more than 80,000 of today's football fields.
This is 1860, and it shows Public Square and Superior on the west side of Public Square.
At the Western Reserve Historical Society, historians Ed Pershey and Janice Ziegler use modern technology to peer back into a sleepy period of Cleveland, 1860. Change comes quickly. In 1861, war explodes. American versus American. The nation is embroiled in civil war. The Union North and the rebelling South. America is divided with two militaries at war wearing different color caps.
Census figures give us the numbers of 1860, but places like this, the Soldiers and Sailors Monument in downtown Cleveland, put a face on those times. On these walls are listed the names of the men who fought for the Union from Cuyahoga County in the war, the Civil War in 1860.
The needs of that war propelled Cleveland toward a new future. War does not reach Cleveland's soil, but the Civil War impacts Cleveland direction. As a new manufacturing center, Cleveland feeds the Union war effort. Manufacturing of railroad iron and other commodities demanded for the war put Cleveland bigger on the map.
So much so that by the end of the war, Cleveland is now larger than Cincinnati. And from that point on, 50 years after the Civil War, Cleveland is the fifth largest city in the country.
The Civil War pushes Cleveland, muscling it into heavy manufacturing. By 1865, Cleveland sprints toward major manufacturing. Census figures of 150 years ago show Cleveland booming with 93,000 people. The future is set. What happened 150 years ago set in motion beginnings of the industrial might of Cleveland.